Welcome back, my name is LastKnownMeal, and today we're gonna be talking about Altered Carbon Season 2, since I'm a huge fan of the books and the first season, and well, it is a cyberpunk show after all. I decided to start covering it and see how it does, because a while ago we got a first cast teaser, and there are some things that need to be clarified and explained. Keep in mind, I will keep this spoiler free and only explain who are everyone you see in the teaser without going too far into details. Today we are going to be going through all the announced characters, as I said, and their sleeves, because the show did replace Joel Kinnaman from the first season, and it's not because they had a disagreement or something, but he stated a long time ago that he won't be a part of the second season, but the stack itself does stay the same. Takeshi Kovich is back, but with another sleeve, and that is going to be none other than Anthony Mackie. Now, even though I am sad that Joel is no longer a part of the show, because he did an amazing job with that character and how he portrayed it, and it's always good to see new people try out that role, but keep in mind, the character itself will stay the same because the stack is the same, but the premise itself of changing actors every season is interesting, and I'm really keen on finding out what people think about it. So let me know down below in the comments. Because usually people are attached to an actor portraying a certain role, and changing characters can be a bit of a gamble where you might have positive response or a negative one which might ruin your show, as so far people are okay with this, they are positive, but there are still many people who are saddened by the fact that Joel is no longer a part of it, and that includes me too, because I was really looking forward to this, but I'm also looking forward to Anthony and how he portrays that role of Takeshi Kovich. Now, when it comes to Takeshi, Netflix did release explanation for all the major characters. If you watched the first season, you know who he is. Again, I don't want to spoil the ending of the first season, but there are still so many things for him to explore, and because Quell is back, that chemistry is the one I am looking forward to. Then we have Trep, an expert bounty hunter. Her main ability is to track people down in the settled world. Everyone were expecting her in the first season, and I was surprised when I didn't see her, but she is finally coming, and is one of the most badass characters from the books, and she is played by Simone Missick. Then we have Dig 301, that is played by Dina Shihabi, and that is an out-of-work AI program to assist human archaeologists. Keep in mind, AI is extremely important in this universe, and they develop alongside with humans, to the point where you can't even see the difference. One example is Poe, who changes his behavior when he meets Takeshi, and he's also someone who is searching for this purpose of what humans are, and in some way he is trying to understand them and even be a part of human race. There is going to be a connection between Poe and Dig 301, so if they do it as I imagined it, it will be dope. Again, no spoilers, but one thing that will change Dig's mind is when, she meets Poe, and she will try to find a new purpose for her life. Then we have Torben Liebrecht as Colonel Ivan Carrera, who is extremely dangerous and a leader of a Protectorate Special Forces. He is also known as the Wedge, and guess who is on a hunt for Takeshi? This guy. Next character I am looking forward to is Tanaseda Hideki, who is a centuries-old Yakuza boss. He controls organized crime on the planet of Harlan's world and does have connection with Takeshi. Again, I can't go into details here, but I imagine having someone old school in a world like this, where certain rules and traditions apply, and he is played by James Saito, and I just can't wait to see this character in the show. Also, Renee is back as Quell. I am so happy about this because she was one of the most badass characters in the first season, and there's still so many things that the show can explore with that character, and seeing Takeshi and Quell again will spark certain things, I can tell you that much. And the last but not the least is Chris Connor as Poe. We know him from the first season, amazing character and portrayal of that character. He is still a loyal companion to Takeshi and still wants to understand what it is to be human, and having Dig 301 by his side could help him understand. There are still many ways this character can develop, and I'm happy because the first season left him in a bit of a hurry, but he is coming back, so thumbs up for that. We also have Laeta Kalogridis return as the showrunner. She also just did Alita Battle Angel, great film, and it can only mean that the show will again have great production value. And she also has Alison Shapker, who did Lost, Fringe and Almost Human, assist her as co-runner. And one thing I really enjoyed from the first season was cinematography. And the overall production design was so well done, and how it managed to capture this universe of Altered Carbon is insane in my opinion, and that is definitely something I am looking forward to, because honestly guys, these are the shows we don't get every single day, and I had my doubts when I was watching the first season. At the beginning I was like, okay, let's see if this is gonna be interesting, but I was hooked from the first episode. And yes, the season 1 does have some flaws, but again, all of that fades away when you look at the grand picture of the first season. Again, we don't have any specific plot details, although it is adapted from the books, so if I started speculating I might spoil something because I did read them all. It's a triple-part book series, starting with Altered Carbon and then with Broken Angels and Woken Furies. If you are into cyberpunk, which you probably are because you are watching this video, I really recommend reading this. The filming itself started in February 2019 in Vancouver, and that means pre-production was already done, so again, that was like, what, 1 month ago that they started, so they're still filming, so don't expect this until later half of 2019, and this is the best case scenario here. We still don't have any specific date released. Now, to go back to Joel Kinnaman and the first season, there are still many in the comments missing Joel for that role, but we shall see when it comes out how well it's going to be received, because I want to see Anthony in this role. I want to see how well is he going to portray it. I was also thinking of doing like a short recap of the first season, so if you are into that, just tell me down below and I'll definitely do it. But hey, that is everything I have for today. Please smash that like and subscribe button for more Altered Carbon news, and I will be following this closely. Also tell me down below what you think about all of this. This is LKM signing out, and follow me up on Twitter and Discord if you want to continue the discussion there, and be the first to find out what happens next. Stay classy everyone, and bye bye.